5 signs she wants to go home with you. I'm going to break it down from 5 through to 1. But before we kick it off, I'm Dave, and this channel is dedicated to giving you no BS, novel dating advice from the modern man. Top link in the description to do some coaching with me. We can do some live coaching or some online coaching, depending on where you are in the world. But sign up and we can have a little chat, obviously a free chat to get to know each other. Telegram groups in the description as well. If you want to, you can literally join up to the group right now and speak to other like-minded individuals. My book's in the description. But let's get on with it. 5 signs that she wants to go home with you. You're out at a club, or pretty much anywhere. You're at an event. You're in some sort of a social circle, dinner or a party, and you're with a girl. You know, you're having a conversation with a girl that you don't really know too well. You guys have only just kind of met, and you're trying to figure out, does she really want to go home with me? Is she really attracted to me? What should I do? What signs should I look out for? Well, 5 is kind of obvious. It's proximity. She welcomes being close to you. She's really close to you. She's okay with you being within her, really close to her. She's totally okay with that. She welcomes physical touch. So if you were to touch her on the shoulder, she'll lean into you a little bit. You touch her hand. She's totally okay with that. She sits down next to you, you put your hand right on her knee and she leans in again. Proximity, she's okay with being within your personal space. In fact, she welcomes it, and once you test her again by touching her in certain spots, she moves closer to you. That's a great sign, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she wants to go home with you straight away, but it is definitely a very good sign that she is attracted to you. Maybe she's not ready to go home tonight, but she might like you, and that's definitely a good sign. 4 is what will often happen is you'll meet a girl and you'll be talking to her and she'll have her friends around. And her friends will be hanging around and she'll say, oh, I can't go to the bar, where's my friends? Or I can't go to dinner with you after whatever we are right now. I can't go for a walk with you because of my friends. The friends are a great excuse for women to not go home with you, or get away from you. Friends are a great excuse. Even just talking to you, if a girl's not interested, she'll use her friends as an excuse. They have this, women go out and they have this buddy system where if a girl is in a interaction that she is not comfortable with, she will be talking to you and then she'll glance over to a friend and they'll have some sort of a sign, a signal. They'll have a hand gesture. I've spoken to girls and this is real. They really do have signs. So she might actually touch herself here or put the bag on a certain part of her arm, or she might do something where the friends know from a distance without calling her, or they can just visually see that she wants them to come over. And quite often, if you're in some of these social settings, you'll have the friend come over and go, oh, come on, come with us. And then she goes, oh, I've got to go with my friends. So she can use her friends as an excuse. But if she's with you and her friends are around and instantly you realize that you are far more important than her friends, she is interested in you and what you're doing and where you're going. And if you suggest to move around the bar or the party or the club or the seminar that you're at, she's perfectly okay doing whatever you want to do, and her friends are not an issue. 4 is a very powerful sign because her friends become irrelevant. You become more important than her friends because she's keen to go home with you and hang out with you because and her friends are not going to block you. this is a very powerful sign. And on top of that, there's the compliance issue where she will actually, whatever you want to do, she's down to do it. She's happy to go with you wherever you want to go. You want to walk over here, she's like, okay, let's go. You want to walk over there, let's go. And she doesn't ever question once, where are my friends? Oh, maybe I should text my friends. You see, when her friends become irrelevant, that's 4. This is very powerful, very, very, very good sign that she wants to go home with you. 3, she is okay dancing with you and grinding with you in a sexual kind of manner. And it's not just about grinding with you in a sexual manner, and it's not about necessarily just showing you that she is okay with being kind of sexual and grinding and dancing in a sexual way with you. It is more about everybody else. It is more about other people seeing that she is being kind of sexual with you. That's a sign that publicly she is proud of being with you. That is a great sign. Another part of 3 is that if you say something that might be seen a little bit sexual, she's perfectly okay with it. If you say something a little bit sexual and she instantly latches onto it and wants to talk about that topic, or she brings up something sexual and she's actively bringing it up, that's another sign that she wants to go home with you. If she's doing all of those things at once, 3, which is she's happy with everyone seeing that she's being sexual with you publicly, that means she's proud of you. She's proud and wants everyone to know that she's with you and talking about sex, and you talking about sex as well, and her being very interested in that conversation. All of those are very good signs that she wants to go home with you. 2, now this is a great one. This is a very good sign, and there's a progression here. You can see that we're progressing more. So just say proximity. You know, you've got the basics, proximity down. She's not worried about her friends. She's grinding around you and talking sexually. Now we're up to 2. She asks basic questions like, are you single? That's a very good one. And then what she does, she wants to screen you for, make sure you don't have a girlfriend. She wants to make sure there's no one else involved. And then she'll ask, who do you live with? How far away do you live? She's actually trying to figure out, okay, well, can I go home with this guy that I'm attracted to? She wants to know, okay, is there a girlfriend waiting in your bed at home right now? How far away from where you are right now to your bedroom does she need to travel? And she doesn't want to travel very far. So if you're about 20 minutes away by car, tell her it's 10 minutes. That extra 10 minutes will fly by really fast, but if she hears 20 minutes while she's inside the club or the event, she probably won't want to travel that far with you. You see what I mean? So she's trying to figure it out. She wants to know, do you live alone? She might even ask, do you have a king or queen size bed, enough room for her? She want to know whether you have roommates. She want to know, do you live with your parents? She will want to ask those questions, and if you're living in a backpackers, there's a very good chance that she might not want to go home with you. So she's actually trying to figure out whether it is worth going home with you, and figuring out all those little tiny things to make sure that it's comfortable for her to go home. So once she's okay with your proximity, her friends become irrelevant, so you don't have them blocking you. She's okay showing how sexual she is publicly with you, and then she starts asking whether you're single. She figures out whether you live far away, whether you live alone. So she's got all of the information she needs to know that, and she's totally okay at that stage to possibly go home with you. This is when we hit 1. And 1 is when guys often get it wrong. They think it is her attacking them, or her actually putting them down. But in fact, what she does is she does a thing called a shit test. People call it a shit test, but what she's in fact doing is she will tell you, look, I'm not going to sleep with you. If I feel like not sleeping with you when we get back to your place, if we do go back to your place, you know, I might not want to. She's looking for a reaction. she might test you and say, hey, you look you look poor, or you don't look like boyfriend material, or she'll say, oh look, I'm not sure if you're my type of guy. She'll literally say those type of things, and you are going to listen to them in a logical way and think, oh wow, that's really rude, that's really bitchy, that's so insulting. But what she is really testing for is she's okay being around you, proximity-wise. Her friends are irrelevant. She's grinding with you sexually. She's totally okay with you. She screamed that you are very close to where she is right now. It sounds like you live alone and you have a comfortable place that she can go to right now. She's tested all of those things. Now, what she wants now is to make sure that you are not going to be dangerous. And that's where the tests come from. There's a lot of other reasons, but in this situation, she wants to know that when she gets back to your place, if she looks around and it's really dirty and it smells, and you have a roommate sleeping on the floor, she can say, I'm not staying here. Or she gets back to your place, and then you know, you take off your top and you have like some sort of deformed body or something, she's not into it, or she smells something and it's a big turn off, or she wants to be able to eject at any moment. And if you're the type of guy who's going to be very aggressive whenever you hear her testing you, that's a sign that you are the type of guy who is going to be very forceful when she goes back to your place. She wants to know that you're the type of guy that can respect her and stand back, and if she says, look, I'm not into it tonight, you're going to be okay with it. This is a fear because obviously men are a lot larger than women, and so when they're testing you and poking at you, they're looking to see if you're crazy and you act like a like a child when a girl tests you. And so that's where just passing it by going, shrugging your shoulders and letting her know that look, if she comes back to your place, it's okay, we don't have to have sex. Hell, I don't want to have sex either. And if you're okay with that, and you can say that, and she trusts you, and you've gone through all of these 5 steps, then it's going to play out very well for you. As far as I can see, these are the 5 signs that she wants to go home with you. If you like this video, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and if you want some one-on-one coaching with me, sign up. Top link in the description. I've got a Telegram group in the description as well, where you can join up to the Telegram group and speak to me right now. Books in the description too. I'll see you guys in the next video.